My name is Allan Cairns. I've recently been appointed to Director of Studies at Ealing Independent College, though I'm also still continuing with my roles, which are Head of GCSE and Head of Humanities at the college. So my time at university was spent at St Andrews University in Scotland, where I did a 4-year MA degree in modern history, and then I went on to do a teacher training course in Gloucestershire in southwest England. I've since had 12 years of teaching. This is my 12th year. I spent 10 years in the state school environment, and then I joined here in September 2014. I've really enjoyed my time here. I found it every bit as fulfilling as the state school environment. I have found here that you can really specialise on the child rather than looking at a number on a page which is a target grade, so it's been really enjoyable in that sense. So my new role as Director of Studies will really be ensuring academic excellence across the college. So ensuring that teaching and learning, importantly, is of a very high standard. Making sure that every lesson for the students is completely enjoyable and fulfilling, and that they reach targets by the end of it. That we have objectives that are well thought out, well planned and well executed for every single lesson. I need to also make sure that marking and assessment is of the highest standard, and just make sure that teachers have got everything they need to deliver what we expect here at the college. So to ensure that they've got all the teaching techniques and the guidance that they may require. I'm really looking forward to use whatever past experience I've got to make sure that they can do their absolute best here. I think it's important to remember just that the ethos of the college is really about the student as an individual, and so I'm going to be spending my time to make sure that teachers look at it that way, and perhaps emphasise on the learning of the students as opposed to the teaching that they administer in classrooms. Okay, so I really think that the time for learning new things is done, so to speak. We have spent an awful lot of time this year at the college teaching to the highest standard we can, whether it be breadth or depth across the subject. Now is really the time for students to find a way in which they can best retain any knowledge that they can going into the exam, and really about making them feel as comfortable as they can in the exam and keeping their heads and just performing as best they can. There's a lot to be learned in terms of content knowledge, but I think more to the point, it's vitally important that they get into that exam and they do the best in terms of their exam technique. They know exactly what examiners are expecting, they know how to do the best that they can do, and they don't just panic and throw everything down on the page. They've got to do it in a structured, ordered way, and these last few weeks are about teaching them exactly how to do that. I'm really looking forward to next year. With increased responsibility, of course, comes harder work, but I've never really shied away from hard work in my career, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really pleased that the college has seen good things in me and wants me to do my best by the college, so I'll be putting absolutely everything in next year to making sure that I can make a big impact on the lessons that we teach here and on the learning that the students make, making sure that their time here is purposeful and that they get the absolute best out of whatever lessons they're going to and whatever subjects they can, so they can get that little bit closer to where they want to be in life.
We're absolutely behind him, his colleagues were behind him, I was behind him, and so I'm very, very pleased to announce that Allan will be Director of Studies in the school as from the 1st of April. I'm really delighted, Allan, and congratulations.